Coach, I really want to ask about the sportsmanship of the game. There was so many times where things could have gotten chippy, out of hand, and I didn't remember one time an Arkansas player was down on the ground that one of your players didn't go help them up. Just talk about the character of your team and what that means to you.
I mean, we have really special human beings. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. They just want to win. I mean, they see the game as an opportunity to learn and grow. They look at it as, as life. Sometimes we fall down and other people pick us up. But I think that's been the characteristic of this team. I mean, they've done it their entire career here. They're probably a lot nicer than I am as far as that. But it's who they are. They don't see our opponents as enemies. They just see them as it's part of the game. And if someone falls, quite naturally they lend a hand to pick them up, and they just keep it moving.
Pete?
Dawn, I know the freshies seem to get a lot of the attention, Aaliyah and Bree and Zaya, but Victoria has been through the wars forever with you guys, and she knows what it's like to play with and around those players. What kind of personality is she for you guys?
I mean, probably the highest praise I can give a player is low maintenance and high performing. Like V's been with us for 5 years now. Never late. If she missed a class, I didn't hear about it, and I hear about all of them. I mean, it is nothing. No complaints, like zero complaints. The best teammate. She is our mother hen. I mean, she's been that for her entire career. Just really, really selfless. And when she wanted to come back next year, I mean, you cannot not have a Victoria Saxton on your team and be successful. She's the ultimate teammate. She's gonna make a great coach. In the near future, if she doesn't take a professional athlete route, but she wants to be a coach, and she's gonna be a heck of a coach. And we always say, when you become a coach, you get everything back that you did to your coaches. If she gets everything she gave to us, she's gonna have a smooth career, like really a smooth, unchallenged as far as young people can challenge you in a certain way. So I hope that is the case for her.
Here in front, and then we'll go to the back.
Yeah, Dawn, following up on V, her having that sort of offensive performance, just how gratifying is that? Especially kind of like Pete mentioned, everyone knows about the Aaliyahs and the Zayas, but having her be that option for you guys offensively, just how gratifying.
I mean, you always want some great performances from all your players, but there's some players that are just a little bit special because of who they are and because of what they give and because of what they sacrifice. V is one of those players where you want her to succeed no matter what. I've probably limited her minutes this year just because Camilla's been playing so well. Doesn't say a word, doesn't complain, doesn't come to my office and say, why? She doesn't. She just does her part. And I'm, happy in moments like this because basketball has a way of just rewarding players like that and on the biggest stage.
Here in the back.
You knew Arkansas was going to come into this one. They have a lot to play for. Coach Neighbors said it yesterday that they knew what they were up against as well, fighting for their postseason life. Just from your perspective, they came out a lot sharper than they did down the road. Do you think that's a tournament-worthy team?
Oh, they're in, without a doubt. They're in. The schedule that they've played, they finished strong in our league. They're in. I mean, they play in the SEC. And with that type of record and that type of non-conference schedule, I'd be shocked. I mean, I've been shocked before, but I think they're in.
Here in the back.
Hi, Coach Alicia Robinson with Sports and Culture. Congrats on the win, first and foremost. My question is, I had my question. My question is, so for you guys had the first game with the rest of the day ahead. How do you plan on relaxing for the rest of the day or watching your next opponent that's about to play? What are your guys' plan for today? Yeah,
relaxing is something that's for next week. We're gonna watch this next game to see what opponent that we'll face tomorrow, Texas A&M and Ole Miss, and then we go back and eat and meet tonight as a team and put a game plan together that hopefully can allow us to advance to the finals.
Over here on the right, then we'll go to the front.
Last thing for me, Coach, just talk about playing in Greenville and what it means to the team and rewarding to be able to play in front of your fans and have a good showing for them.
I mean, Greenville is a great city. Like, it's beautiful. It is, a location in which is fan friendly. There are a lot of restaurants. The arena's loud when there are a lot of people in there, and I truly hope that we give the fans and our fans their money's worth, because they budget for this. They budget. They want to know when our schedule is. They knew the SEC tournament was going to be here in Greenville, so they go and buy tickets, and they figure out ways. They sacrifice some other things in order for them to come and enjoy the SEC tournament. And, for our fans, they want us to win. So I hope we continue to do that and allow them a little bit of pride in knowing that their money was spent well.
Go here to the front row.
Apologies if you already said this, but can you just talk a little bit about what Arkansas did well tonight? Obviously, it was a good win for y'all, but where did they work with your system to kind of disrupt?
I mean, they just kept coming at them. I mean, they're never out of the game because their ability to shoot the three, and they actually got they got pretty much their average. I mean, they took 34 shots to get them. But that's what they do. They're going to do that. I thought they put us back on our heels and drove it at us downhill. When we overhelped, they kicked it out and they banged threes. I thought they did a good job at getting to the free throw line. And they got some great pieces that are really starting to play extremely well together. And Mike's going to be Mike. Mike's going to spread you out. Mike's going to, his threes are layups. Not too much in between, and he's got a winning formula to doing it that way.
We'll take two more. We'll go here to the front first.
Dawn Bree hit a couple big threes early. Just her overall game, where is it now, and how much of a potential asset could that be as you guys are entering into more high-pressure games and situations?
And Bree is another, she's cut probably from the same cloth as Victoria in that she's she's one of two of our unsung heroes that's low maintenance and high performing, never gives us anything, never, nothing as far as anything off the floor. She's never unhappy with the way things are going. She communicates extremely well. For her we don't have to worry about her. There's comfort in knowing that, there's nothing that will interfere with the focus that's needed for us to continue to advance and be successful. And she gives us that.
Go to the back.
Don, I know some of it came late, but 43 points from the bench. How much easier does that make everything for you guys when the bench and the reserves are flowing like that?
I mean, it was great. I mean, I trust them. I mean, obviously the game I think they cut it to 14 or maybe 12. And then most coaches will look back down the line and try to get some starters back in the game. But I wanted our bench to play it out. And then they got it up. They got it up to 19 and 20 points. And it coming into a tournament setting like this is great for their confidence. It's great for us to trust them, to be able to not look down that bench. And I didn't look down. I just tried to coach them up to a place where they could feel confident and get things going, because that unit plays together a lot in practice, and I wanted them to actually play well together.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you all.